welcome to Grounded. Okay, sorry. Okay. Well, you were like, we really just want to help people ascend and grow. I think it was in the 2 years that we weren't really actively working on Grounded and Awake Collective, but we were working on ourselves.
We are here for our second episode with Miss Sabrina, and we have a massive announcement. Should we just go right into it?
Yes, let's do it. I'm
Let's
so
just let them
excited.
know.
Can't delay this anymore.
So we are starting a spiritual school. We are creating a collective, a community for all you amazing souls out there who are seeking the spiritual, the sacred space, the spiritual space, the safety, the community, the friendships, the intimacy that comes with spirituality. And we are calling it Grounded and Awake Collective.
Oh
We're
my
so
gosh, I'm
excited.
so excited. So excited.
We've been working on this for, I mean, we could like really, it's been like since we met without us even realizing that this was going to happen.
Yes.
So essentially 2 years in the making, but
Yeah,
we got to become who we need to be to get to these spaces. And here we
100%.
are, 2 years
100%.
later.
Yes. I think it definitely started 2 years ago. 2 years ago, November for sure. And now we're in December. We're mid-December. The and then I think we really like went through a lot of growth, self-discovery, relearning who we are, you and your purpose and your strengths and me and my purpose and my strengths. And then I think like both of us at the same time we had this like light bulb go up and we're like, I think we're supposed to do this. I think you're right. Like, yeah, let's do this. And I think it's been what, like 3 or 4 weeks like of consistent
hmm
dedication to this and really putting our strengths together and recognizing our own weaknesses and kind of going like, well, I'm really good at this. Well, it's okay because I'm also really good at this, but also I'm really bad at this. That's okay because I'm really good at this. And
Yeah.
so
And we use
excited.
charts to look at that. Like we used birth charts, we used astrology, we used so
Yeah.
much to dig deep. And I love like when we put it all together, you were like, wow, we just saved years of lessons by just studying our birth charts and realizing how you work best and how I work best.
Yeah, we looked at thanks to your guidance, we looked at human design
Mm-hmm.
and we said, you know what, we're well, you had this like great idea or something like that where we like typed it into chat GPT,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And we were like, okay, according to this human design, what are the things that what was it, what do I need to overcome?
Yeah, I think that's how we started. What do I need to overcome in life? Like, what lessons am I supposed to learn business wise? And we put our human design info in. And then we started reading it and we were like, holy crap, we just like cracked a code.
And we said, okay, if we were to take this human design, which is yours,
hmm
and if we were to take this human design, which was mine, and if we put that into ChatGPT, what are the obstacles that these two human design charts will need to overcome in creating a spiritual school and business
hmm
together? And ChatGPT just laid it out for us, and we were like, okay, ChatGPT, you're getting a little too personal. Like, stop
You know
reading
us
me
a
like a
little too
book.
well. You literally
Yeah.
like a book. That's what it felt. And then we got it all, we just read through it. We spent like 2, 3 hours just reading through all of that. And it just really was like, if there was a perfect business match, I think it definitely is us because
Yes.
I think you're so amazing. I think
I
you're like
think
the
you're
best
so
thing ever.
amazing.
And
Like,
like,
people listening to this are going to be like, oh my God. They're like,
okay, we get it. We get it. You guys are
we get
amazing.
it. I really do. I have so much, I have a lot of admiration and respect for you. The areas that I do not excel are your favorite things to do. And and I don't know, I just could not think of like, on a business level, on a friendship level, like I couldn't think of like a better match. So this is
It'll be amazing.
I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful.
It's going to be so amazing. And we had this common is your spiritual truth and
Yes.
helping you uncover and find the tools that you need to get through these beautiful challenges in life because challenges build us up. And
Yes.
we want to create it. We have created a space where you can find your spiritual truth in a safe environment where you're encouraged to explore, where you're accepted, where you're welcomed, and there's no judgment. It's how can we get you to where you deserve to be? How can we best serve you? Because we both are very adamant about helping the people that we care about, clients, friends, family, ascend and enlighten.
Yeah, I think so like I think that in those 2 years, right, where we were not really actively working on this, but we were also figuring out what our true purpose is here in this incarnation, in this lifetime,
Mhm.
on an individual level. And really coming to terms with that, I I feel like I went through a lot of moments of imposter syndrome and moments of like, well, am I really like, is this really what I'm meant to do? And it was just conclusive every single time I doubted it. Every single time I doubted it, my guide showed me again and again, girl, yes, like this is what you're supposed to do. Like, we need you to do this, and put the energy out there. I I want for everyone who I come across that comes across me to feel like they learned something and that they feel empowered and strengthened to be more of who they are, be more of themselves. I want to teach them everything I know. And the objective for me is to teach them so much that they feel like, you know what, I'm okay now. Like I don't feel like I need. It's weird. Like it's like teaching somebody how to fly, teaching like your kids
Yeah.
how to walk. You know, like it's like that. It's like you want to teach them so much that eventually you're just like you can do it. Like you can, like, and it doesn't need to be like me, and it doesn't need to be like Fernanda. It just needs to be you and your authentic
Hmm.
self. And that's really what I. That is really truly my objective. Is that I teach so much that I'm out of a job. Like it's kind of like the
Yeah,
idea.
literally, the
Yeah,
idea is for them
yeah,
to go off and
yes,
the big thing too that we're a big area that we're preaching is just because we do it a certain way doesn't mean you have to do it a certain way. We're letting you know what we've learned along the way, what works best for us, and then you pick and choose what you want and you add your own mix to it. And like you put it perfectly, like we're showing you how to spiritually walk, but that doesn't mean that we are your crutches. You,
yeah,
once you get that momentum, you're gone. Goodbye. Like enjoy the world, enjoy the journey. We hope for people to circle back as you level up because new level has new challenges.
yes.
So, but the idea is to really send people off better than we find them.
Absolutely. So that is honestly, entirely, that is the objective is that you learn so much from Grounded and Awake Collective that you feel completely confident to do it on your own. I would love to see people create their own business out of
Mm.
everything that they learn here at Grounded and Awake Collective. I'm manifesting that we have so many people joined the Grounded and Awake Collective that we're able to do in-person retreats. We're able to provide and offer a physical brick and mortar space where people can come in and do readings and talk about crystals and do workshops. And I have no doubt in my mind that it isn't possible.
Yeah,
Like,
it's already there. We're just aligning with it.
yeah, we're coming
Hmm.
into alignment. We're like, it's like you're meeting yourself
Hmm.
on the other end, you're meeting your higher self on the other end, which is really exciting. I'm
Yeah.
pumped. I'm so
And it's
pumped.
funny with that, mentioning that, because I told you the other day we had our our beta class with our family and friends, a couple
Yes,
of them.
yes,
And then afterwards, I went to Chipotle to go get something to eat. And I told Sabrina, when I get in line, this lady in front of me saw my dog. Everyone loves Astro. He's so adorable. I'm biased, but he
adorable.
is.
Yes,
And
he
she was like,
is.
"Oh my God, your dog is so cute." And we start chatting. And then she was like, "Yeah, I'm really tired. I work a lot. I'm a teacher." And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." I was like, "What do you teach?" And she's like, "Well, I own a charter school." And I was like, "What? Are you serious?" I leave and I see a car and the license plate says teacher with the number 8. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is like validation. This is what we're supposed to do." And that moment was my future self talking to me and validating, like, yep, we are a teacher and we own our own charter school and brick and mortars and so much more. Like, I think we've barely even begun to scratch the surface on what we're going to do with this. It's so
I
beautiful.
100% agree. Wouldn't it be amazing if it ended up becoming like a trade school? Like, I think that would be incredible.
Oh, yeah, it's
So,
gonna be massive. I mean, we're looking for to help people meet their highest self, to help them reach their full potential, to help them align with their purpose, so they could embrace where they're at because they know where they want to go and they know
yes,
now for certain, like I'm gonna get there because I have the help and the tools to get
yes,
there. Definitely like a sacred space for growth, for empowerment, and for transformation is
yes.
what we're aiming for. Now, with the school, there's going to be classrooms, there's going to be wall classrooms are the weekly Zooms. There's going to be a library that's going to have so many different things. We're going to have
So much.
classes like tarot classes, energy classes. I think one of the biggest I mean, they're all huge takeaways, but the fact that we get to see everybody once, at least bare minimum, once a week for 1 hour with a different topic. Can you like tell us what are we gonna be doing with everybody in the school?
Absolutely. So we are definitely going to be committed to doing group sessions, collective readings, full moon ceremonies, new moon ceremonies, beginning of the month ceremonies. There's going to be cacao ceremonies, which is also something new to me, but it's something Fernanda is bringing to the table, which I'm so excited to experience. This is going to be a supportive community of like minded souls. We are going to gain tools to ground your energy together as a collective, and also whenever you need that extra support just on your own. You are going to gain awakening practices to uncover your spiritual truth. There's going to be a library of coursework, everything going from tarot to meditations to Reiki sessions will be coming to you in 2025. We are going to also have live co-working sessions, cleansing ceremonies, and so much more.
The list is really endless. I mean, this is just what we've come up with the last couple weeks, and we're going to get everyone's input as well and ask you guys, what do you want to learn? What do you want to talk about? And keeping the community aspect in mind, where we really are aiming to make this a space where it's like a one-stop shop. You could find your friends here. You're going to find your family here. You're going to find yourself here, really. It's
I think
big.
everything that people are going to be gaining from this, people are going to say that like it's honestly this is invaluable. You know,
Mhm.
the fact that you are able to find other people who are on their healing journey, on their spiritual journey, who are constantly driven to working on themselves. There is going to be no other place like this because we're also going to be learning collectively all these divination practices. We're going to be actively working on raising our frequency together, which is also in turn going to help raise the frequency of the entire planet. So,
Literally.
literally, because there are going to be people from all over the planet here. So, I am so excited that the space just even is going to exist. I'm so here for it. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, it's like the
Yay.
idea of like create what you wish there was in the world. And
Yeah,
that's what we're making. That's what this is. This is we
that part.
found
That part.
we found with each other like this beautiful community we have. And even on TikTok, I just released a podcast today. It's December 10th with a gentleman that I met on TikTok. He's a coach, he does marketing, he's a genius. Met him
Love
on
that.
TikTok. I met my new best friend Joy on TikTok that you just met recently.
Yes.
So it's amazing. I think we really have, and not for anyone's fault, but just it happened with societies. We changed convenience for community. So social
Yes.
media is a part of that, right? Like, and
Yes.
it's helped us out. Like I just said, I found some of my biggest people on social media, but also we need a more intimate space to really
We
relate and
met
talk to
on
each
social
other.
media, even.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't even talk about that. My sister sent me a video of Sabrina one day and she was like, "Oh my God, this lady's so amazing. You have to watch her readings." And I watched one. I just got out of a major lesson of a relationship and I was like, "I need to know what's going on. Talk to me." So then we chatted and then that I think our first session you were like, "I think I'm supposed to mentor you." And I was like, "Yeah, 100% it's a thing."
Yeah, and that was even before I even started mentoring people. It just came through, and I was like, what? Like, I'm supposed to, what?
Hmm.
So, honestly, divine timing, it is so real. And I feel like the Grounded in a Way Collective is going to be able to provide a lot more of a opportunity for other people to meet each other, converse, communicate, collaborate, grow together. I think we're also going to find ourselves in each other as well. That part, right? Like we're going to find ourselves in each other where it's going to be like, wait a second, I also went through that too. You mean to tell me I'm not the only one? Honey, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
You're not the only one going through these massive lessons. It's going to create a space of like settled energy.
Yeah.
Where
Settled and
you're,
expanded at the same time.
yes, because you're not going to feel like chaotic and alone anymore. You're going
Mm-hmm.
to feel like I'm I'm together with them, you know, with us.
Yeah.
We are together. It's a
Mm-hmm.
collective.
Literally. And speaking back to your point of when we talked and you were like, am I supposed to mentor you? That's something that you and I have in common is we expand people's intuition, we expand people's
Yes.
minds.
Yes.
So one of the friends and family that we had in our beta class, she was telling me afterwards that she felt like she was just like full of electricity. She was like, I can't believe how intimate that space was. I can't believe how beautiful and safe it was. And it was a
So
voice note she
wonderful.
sent me, so I saved it. And maybe we'll play that for people at the end of this podcast episode because I was like, that is why we're doing what we do. We are doing it to help everybody expand, and it is so much bigger than us. We're just so blessed to be able to create this space.
100%. So blessed. So blessed. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so excited that it's here.
You can jump on and join the community. And let's
Awesome.
go. Let's do this. Thank you so much for chatting with me, taking a moment out of your extremely busy and beautiful day to talk more about what we're doing.
It is always an honor and a pleasure to share space with you.
Thank you.
Always. I love you.
Samesies. I love you so much. Till next time.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.
Feels so intuitive to do the things that I did. And so I loved it. It was just such an amazing course. The way that I felt while I was in like the space with you guys, I felt so powerful, felt so like intuitive. I felt the electricity going through my body. It was an amazing experience.